So your year as a transitional deacon, at what point do you find out which parish you're going to go to?
Yeah, so obviously you're talking about it throughout the year with your guys. Like, where do you think we're gonna go? Like, I think maybe you're gonna go here, and you're placing bets and everything. And they ask you, you meet with the personnel board, and they say like, what kind of parish do you see yourself in? And you answer the question and everything, and you talk to them for a while. But you don't find out what parish you're gonna be a priest at till the day before you get ordained.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So you go in for the rehearsal for the mass the day before, 24 hours before. And before the rehearsal, the cardinal calls you in and gives you a letter. And it's just you and him, and you open up the letter and it says where you're going, and you talk about it for a second, and then you go do the rehearsal and you become a priest the next day, and then you start there a month later.
Why do they do that? Why do they tell you just the day before?
I don't know. I think part of it is like, that's kind of the tradition that we've developed here. Some places they tell you, guys, I knew other guys from other dioceses at the seminary who found out months before where they knew it was
really
public information.
Wow.
And then some places they announce it at the end of the ordination mass. So you literally get ordained before you know where you're going. Then they say like, okay, and Father Dan Michael's going to this place, and you're going, you know. So everybody kind of has a different system. I think part of it is like, there's always things changing, you know.
That's true.
You move somebody, it moves this person, guys maybe have health problems or stuff, or so the more time they can have to figure it out, probably the better. So I think they kind of just give themselves to the day before, to, you know. And for us, again, it's not like you move in the next day. You have a month, you know, off. So you're kind of priest honeymoon, you know, a month off to do stuff. So the parish, and you have time to figure out the logistics of it.
If it weren't St. Faustina, where do you think you would have been?
Oh,
did you have a parish that you were eyeing and crossing your fingers? I hope they send me here. Or
no, there definitely wasn't one that I was like, I really tried to be. I was just so pumped to be a priest, man. Honestly, I was just so excited. And it's weird not knowing where you're gonna go, because it's like you're getting married, but you don't know who your wife's gonna be. You know, it's like you're committing, but you also don't like what she looks like or where she is. You know, so
you think they could make a reality show out of that with priests?
Parish match or something, you know. So I really didn't have a preference, you know. I figured it would be a slightly bigger parish, because, you know, you have to go somewhere that they need a second priest. You know, a tiny parish probably isn't going to have two priests, when we have huge parishes that need 2 or 3 priests. So, you know, there was a short list of like 8 or 9 that we kind of thought were feasible, and St. Faustina was definitely on that list.
Were you making bets with the other?
I mean, there was never money exchange, but we definitely were taking we were definitely saying, I think it's gonna be this, and hoping we were right. And a few of our guesses were definitely correct, kind of panned out. But it was interesting, because when I met with Cardinal, he gave me the letter, and he said, you know, St. Faustina is the youngest parish in the diocese, and you're the youngest priest. So sounds like a good fit, you know. So
it is a great fit.
It's been fun. I've been so thankful.
Opening that letter, did it feel like, you know, you were opening like a college admission letter or something?
Did I get accepted? Well, it's funny, because you know you're going somewhere.
That's
right?
true.
They're not going to be like, congratulations, we could not find a place that would take you. Turns out nobody wants you. We don't really need priests that bad. No, but it was kind of surreal. Yeah, like, again, like, this is the context for my priesthood for the next 2 to 3 years.
Yes.
You know, these are the people, these are my experience, where I'm going to be living, what I'm going to be doing. So it's pretty wild to open it up. But I was super pumped to hear I was coming to St. Faustina. That'd be with Father Dad again. And you know, obviously I was here 5 years ago for a few weeks, but it's like a totally different parish now. You know, it's changed and grown so much.
So do you get to talk to your family anytime during this process? Do you get to call them up right after you open the letter, or you're not supposed to tell anybody? How does that work?
So at that point, it is public. As soon as they tell you, you can let people know. So I remember texted Father Dat pretty quick, and I said, "Hey man, I'm excited to be coming out there." And he said, "Hey, yeah, we're excited to have you."
So he already knew.
Yeah, so he knew. But yeah, and then I texted my family pretty quick. And then I think somebody posted on Facebook, so I was getting messages from people. So yeah, it's exciting.
What was the reaction?
I mean, obviously all positive, right? Everybody's, I don't think I got any like, dang it, we heard you're coming. This is so disappointing.
Or anybody saying, we were hoping to get you here at our parish. We didn't get
I
didn't
guess,
get any of those types of messages?
I don't think so. I remember somebody told me they were really, this was later, and we're close now, me and that person, but they said like, yeah, we were really hoping for Father Ryan. We heard it was you. We were pretty disappointed.